Hear the latest news? No, I don't want to.
Then press B.
Oh, I don't wanna.
His hand gestures are very drug dealer-like.
Oh, okay. Joe, of all things you've ever said to me, that's what I can't. Okay, so let me tell you why I think it's one of the most toxic fandoms, right?
Okay.
All right. My thing is, I have a real, and this may seem even crazy, I secretly have this huge hate for the weeaboos. I was gonna say Star Wars, but that's evident, you know, because
you're talking like middle school era weebs.
Yes, I'm talking about like
oh my god,
everything back in that era. Because now, I mean, yeah, they still exist, but not to the annoying degree back in the day.
You know what? Let's swap some stories.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
Who wore a Naruto headband at your school?
You know, I didn't know anyone that wore
Who
Naruto
played Yu-Gi-Oh
headband.
at lunch?
Oh, plenty of people.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a little younger than you.
Yes.
But also we're from different areas.
Yeah.
My school, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, phased out like during elementary school.
I mean, yeah.
And
like that 90s.
well, I didn't have any like middle school stuff. By the time I hit middle school and like later elementary school, that was like the Naruto.
Yeah.
The Naruto era.
Yeah.
Of things.
And I was already a freshman in high school.
I knew in middle school, and I didn't really think about it until I was versed in what a weeb was.
Yeah.
I'm glad we have a topic like this because I want to title every episode like something funny about our conversation. So I think this one's just going to be like weebs suck.
Oh, fuck
or
yes.
something like that. But like this one chick in middle school called me a Baka. And
I knew. Ooh!
It didn't help that.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Shaming,
you triggered me.
Not
You triggered
shaming,
me
but
with
it didn't
that
help
one.
that she was also like the fattest girl in the grade. like, and I didn't even say anything. Like, I don't remember what I said.
It's also the fact she was fat.
I don't remember what I did. To this person, I didn't do anything. I think I just made like a small joke. It wasn't even like an insult type joke. It was just like, I think I just said something.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't do something right. It was in gym class, and she turns around. She's like, "Baka," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Baka, you're a baka," and I'm like, "Okay," and she's like, "That means idiot in Japanese, because I know Japanese," and I'm like, okay.
I knew a guy, and fuck it, Jason Barron in high school, who would say Baka, but he would say it like in a cool, like try to make it sound cool, like
Baka.
No, he would say Baka, like you know, like low, like,
ew.
and he thought he was the shit too. He thought he was the shit. God, I hate. Can I be honest with you? Can I be real honest with you? I was never bullied by any of the sports people. No, I'm being honest. I was never bullied by any what people say like the jocks.
I thought you were about to lead into something. No, I laughed prematurely because I thought you were going to be like, I was never bullied. I just bullied the shit out of this one week.
No. Actually, man. Anyway, because I could get into crazy high school stories, but so I never was bullied by, you know, like sports kids or, you know, even the quote-unquote popular kids. To be honest with you, they were honestly the friendliest kids that, you know, I was in class with because, you know, they were actually like, there's a reason they're popular. Everyone likes them.
Yeah.
You know,
it never actually just boils down to they play sports, so they're popular.
It was always the opposite. Like the football dudes would always try to get me to practice because I was, you know, a big kid in high school, and they just wanted me, you know, to be part of their like defensive, you know, linemen and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I was always cool. Like I mean, yeah, we had some stuck up like people, but
yeah.
But let me tell you something. Anime club. Biggest pieces of shit I've ever known in my life.
The fucking gatekeepers.
I mean, fucking the worst. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
looking for an axe. Am I supposed to talk? Let me talk to the
Okay,
gremlin.
well the axe you're not gonna find here. The axe is like for the next. Well, you gave the guy the gears.
Yes, I did.
So now the guardians are telling you to go to the projector. It looks like.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, sort of.
Doesn't look fixed, but I don't know what else you have to do.
Let me
Did
go
you
back
give-
to the gremlin.
Oh yeah. Talk to him.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, biggest pieces of shit. To this
Oh,
day,
yeah.
now that I think back on it, it's like, wow.
They'll always
The
hate
biggest
thief.
pieces of shit I've ever known were like the nerdiest
and
kids.
and that's why we need bullying.
Honestly.
It's natural selection, honestly.
Oh man, there was this one kid that's like generic nerd. Like when you think of a nerd, you think of him.
To the museum.
At the museum. And
You want that shining like ball of light that was in the museum.
okay.
That's what he wants.
Alrighty.
Dropped out there. I wasn't doing my part in paying attention.
It's okay.
We're
We're figuring shit out.
Yeah. But no, like, oh my god, the nerdy kids were such assholes, honestly. Like,
Honestly.
I kept myself kind of neutral. So, like, in
Yeah.
middle school, I was definitely more of, like, the loser type.
Yeah.
But middle school, everyone's a fucking loser. So, like, I've kind of blocked out a lot of that stuff.
Right.
But then once I got to high school, after freshman year,
Yeah.
my junior and senior years were perfectly fine as far as like getting along with people, I guess, because like the people that were like we didn't really have like the asshole like they were totally fuckboys most of the time, but like they're just there to oh look how cool I am, but like they still they got good grades, they were good at sports. They were generally friendly. Like they'd give you a little roast every now and then, but like anyone with a little bit of maturity, I know in high school that's hard to get, but like anyone with a little bit of maturity are like, it's just a joke. It's not a big deal. It's not like my school never had like the let's go give that nerd a swirly.
Yeah, all that generic stuff that
Yeah.
that people like pour into your head. It's just like, no, that's not true.
Go to the museum, Jason.
I did go to the museum. I got the power spark.
Oh, then give it to the gremlin.
I did. I mean, I tried to. Watch.
Did you
I got the power spark.
you talk to the woman in the museum?
Yes, and I got the power spark. So you're Mickey Mouse.
Oh. Then did he fix it then?
Hold on. I think I'm also supposed to go back in here.
Did you give Horace his book back?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So yeah, there's this
man.
really, I'll let you tell the story. So this really nerdy cat, for guy's name, glasses, like nerd, like actual nerd.
Yeah.
And I remember one time we were talking about trading card games.
Oh boy.
And I was talking about
That's usually where it starts.
And this guy bragged about how the one trading card game that he plays, he has to, because it's Japanese only, he has to translate the cards just to know what it means so that he can use them.
People watching this can't see me, but for all those who can't tell, I'm making that generic white people face right now when like they see someone from across the room but they don't want to talk to them. Mm-hmm. The kind of like weird frown smile, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, people listening, a more professional person would put a picture of that, but I don't have an editor, so I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Right.
So I have to see. It's all Japanese.
Yeah. No, that's what he sounded like.
Of course, they always sound like that.
Oh,
Talking about
then,
fucking nerds,
God.
weebs, and shit.
The serious thing, I don't care about saying people's names because fuck them. There's one chick named Beatrice, right?
Of course, her name's Beatrice.
Oh my god, biggest bitch ever.
In the new millennium.
Oh my gosh, biggest bitch ever. She drew yaoi pictures. She showed me one.
Yep. Okay.
In lunch. Two guys in a shower. Fucking.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Well, neat. Aren't you special?
Yeah. Oh yeah. because this guy's telling me what happened to. No, I'm looking for a key. I thought talking to you will give me the key, but I gotta go find a key somewhere else. Alright, fuck you. Anyway, so back to more stories.
I've got plenty.
Oh my gosh.
I'll let
there
you
was
get
this
yours
one
out.
kid, I forgot his name. I think it was CJ or something. He wore steampunk goggles.
God damn it.
He wore steampunk goggles. Alright, shit.
Alright, here's a PSA for any young kid that may have, like,
Don't worry.
stumbled upon this. If you think steampunk stuff is cool,
That's
perfectly...
Hold
on.
Okay.
If you think steampunk stuff is cool, that's okay. Steampunk stuff is pretty cool, you know? Like, I like the aesthetic and stuff. Like, the machines, that kind of thing. Well, yeah, because, like, you know, steampunk machines, you know, how they do everything. I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool thing. But if you wear your fucking, like, steampunk goggles, top hat, or whatever to school and talk like some sort of Victorian era dude, then you kind of, if no one's bullied you yet, you might want to find a bully. And you might deserve to get your ass beat.
If my kid is doing steampunk shit, I will pay someone to bully my kid.
Wait a minute. Manhole cover.
Oh my gosh, you brilliant son of a gun. Oh, that's some game design right there.
Well, they want you to explore.